Hello and welcome to In the Court of the Wenton Knave. Live in Warsaw, here it is, June 11th 2000, from the same European tour as the Bootleg TV stuff and Heavy Construction. I don't think I mentioned that Asian Blue had a cold during the tour, sadly. He had a hard time of it in 2000. This is the one that has 30 minutes of footage on DGM that they released quite recently. And I think from Heavy Construction, I think Dinosaur, One Time and Heroes are taken from this gig. So there's not much to say about those. And it is of course the concerts of the double duo. I think the double duo is an interesting thing. It's not really, I call it the rhythm section and the front section, but it's not really, Trey Gunn says he's not playing bass. In the double duo he says what he's doing is not really bass. A lot of it is lead, isn't it? Is melody. So it is something quite unique. And obviously the V drums and all that stuff, that's a lot of he's doing. I suppose the argument is that Fripp and Baloo were doing what they always do. There was nothing particularly new about what they were doing, other than some very heavy guitar patches, I suppose. So yeah, track one, ProzaKc Blues, opening the gig with the funny song. That's quite good. Seems to just cut in, there's no soundscapes or anything. I don't know if that's because it didn't fit on the disc or whether they just didn't do soundscapes. They literally just cut in with ProzaKc Blues. I know the concert I saw, there was a tape of soundscapes, not live soundscapes, so that doesn't count, I suppose, and they played Frying Pan. Much like the Heavy Construction version. Track 2 is ConstruKction Of Light. It's a good version. When it kicks in at about 3 minutes, it's great, excellent. I don't think the vocals are quite as strong there as they are on the Heavy Construction version, so Heavy Construction version is probably better. Track 3 is The World's My Oyster Soup Kitchen Floor Wax Museum. I love this song, it's so much fun. It took me a while to really get it, but it's great. Great solo, lots of sort of histrionics, really good. Track 4 is Improv, Warsaw. Now interestingly, this is the only improvisation, and we've had other tracks supposedly from Warsaw in 2000 with different stuff on them, so that's interesting. We'll talk about that on another video. Starts with a sort of, Deception of the Thrush type thing, and some Fripp sort of really noisy synthing stuff with the bass riff going on. I think it's the Oyster bass riff actually. This is a nice long improvisation actually, so that's really cool. And it drops down to nothing. I love it when they just stop, it's nothing. Actual silence, and then Fripp kicks in. Brilliant. Really dirgy, then it gets really silly. Quite funny. We're missing that, we need funny. More Adrian soloing, great. I think a bit of variant on the Larks riff and Frying Pan stuff going on, really heavy, great. It's a great one. Track 5 is Dinosaur. You can't go wrong, this is a classic. The vocals weren't as good as in the 90s, obviously he had a cold on this tour, so, And he doesn't always do the high bits as much as he would have done before. Track 6 is One Time. What a great song. Maybe doesn't sound quite right without Tony Levin, I can't quite explain it. Whether that's the sound setup rather than the bass player or the stick player, I don't know. Track 7 is VROOOM. This is a great version. Maybe I prefer this over the Heavy Construction version, it's really good. There's a really cool bit when they go back into the riff, it's brilliant. Track 8 is Cage, end of the disc. Straight into Cage, so it's not the improvisation into Cage at the end of the gig. They've moved the set around a bit. Bit subdued. Is Asian Blue slightly distracted there? I'm not sure. It's alright. Disc 2, Into the Frying Pan. Definitely better live. Better with the projects without the vocals, I think. Larks of Aspic Part 4. Yeah, much like the Heavy Construction version. Track 3 is Three of a Perfect Pair. Again, much like Heavy Construction version, the acoustic version, just Adrian Blue on his own. And people are shouting out, play the solo! When he's going the stuff. And he said, I can't play the solo because he's got to play the rhythm, hasn't he? Of course, originally he did play the solo and Fripp played the rhythm. Until the 90s when they switched it around. Track 4 is Deception of the Thrush. Kind of funky version. Notably different, I suppose, maybe. So that's worth a try, Then we got Sex, Sleep, Eat, Drink, Dream, another version of that, which is much the same. And Heroes, but that's from Heavy Construction, so yeah. There's nothing else to say about that one really. So I'll see you next week.